would think.
Wow.
I think it's more the surly attitude, very much like Avon Kerr from Blake 7.
Ooh, deep cut.
Ooh, that is a deep cut.
He hasn't even watched that show, so he wouldn't have got that reference. We've made him watch a lot of trash TV, but not that yet.
All right, I think we'll kick it in, and hopefully Hector / Riley will come. He's right towards the end of the turn order. Bowson, I think, let me confirm whether you're restrained or merely grappled. You are restrained, my friend. And here is Hector to save the day, so everything's going to be going good. Alright, I don't think we need to set this up any more than it is already set up. As Ash Krillantosia says, damn fools, this monster is nothing. Let me show you how we deal with the monsters. And let me just make sure. Oh, that's not that's the bad guy. When you've got a green dragon and you consider him the good guy, maybe there's something going seriously wrong. Okay. Creature. Okay. Don't think it's got 10-foot reach. Oh, it does have 10-foot reach. It's going to reach out from there. I'm lead out with a bite from Ash. Boom, frozen 11. Bad start to the evening. Well off its armor class, but it's got 2 claw attacks. The dirty 20 and a 16. The dirty 20 hits. He slashes across it, doing 13 points of damage. But in the process, taking 10 points of fire damage. Remember, this thing is very, very hot. And he's going to stay there. Torque, your good buddy Bowson's being chewed up. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm going to have a crack at doing a command spell.
Sure.
Asking this iron gutter thing to it's meant to be one word, isn't it? It's going to be drop.
Drop.
And I'm going to roll up a newspaper to wave at his nose just to emphasize that. So there goes that. DC 14 wisdom.
Okay, let's do this. You direct your attention.
Well, maybe I should have gone for spit. But then it might have just done a spit attack.
Now he's got a flat roll on his wisdom. I think, yes, so he just needs a 14 to succeed. Let's have a roll. He rolls a not 16. So nothing technically happens yet, but on his turn he will drop. Okay, very good idea, Torque. And do you stay there?
Now that you've said he's got a 10-foot reach and so forth, I don't think I'm tempted to...
I said Esh did. Esh was moving in.
Yes, but I thought the Iron Glutter did as well.
He did. He used an opportunity attack against me when I was 10 feet away.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I think for the moment I am going to stay here.
Okay, very good. So definitely no opportunity attack, no, however you look at it. Wiz, I believe you've still got Witch Bolt happening.
I do. And you know what the good thing about these massive creatures is they're usually not very dexterous. Or dexterous. Mm-hmm. So we're going to cast a lightning bolt.
Okay, cool.
Oh. That'll be 28 damage if he fails.
Well, he has a +1 to this, and he rolls bang on 15. So that'll be 14 points of lightning damage.
14 damage. And then we'll follow it up with the damage from Witch's Bolt, which... I don't know how I roll the regular damage. I know how to cast the 2 damage, but it doesn't show me as... I guess I can just roll a d12. Sure. That'll solve the problem. 8 more, so 22 damage.
Okay, got it. Doesn't like it. Shakes his head. But he's shaking his... Is that your turn, Wiz?
That is my turn.
He's shaking his head with a Balson inside it. Balson, what do you do?
Can I do a prepared action if he drops me to disengage?
Yep, you absolutely can. Yep.
All right. Sweet.
So when he lets
There's
you...
no ongoing damage for me at the end of my turn or anything like that? If there is, then I'll change it up.
A creature that touches the Rimmeraz, or that's what it is, or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes 10d6. And you're definitely in contact with the creature. So...
Do I take that at the beginning of my turn or the end of my turn?
I'll say at the end of your turn.
Okay, in which case then I'm going to definitely try and make a strength check to get out of here.
Alright, the DC is 17.
Am I still raging? I
don't see any reason why you wouldn't be.
Yeah. And then it's an athletics check or strength check?
Athletics, DC 17.
And I get advantage on that while I'm raging, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
17.
Right on the money. Very good.
Ooh.
Okay, so you escape
and then
the
I'll
clutches of the Rimmeraz. Yep, that's your action.
And then I'll take my cunning action to disengage.
You're a roguey stuff. Fantastic.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, running out of the reach of the Rimmeraz. Fantastic. Iron Glutter is his name. Pastor Timothy. I'll point out, somebody pointed out last week that you've got what you need. And running was a topic that was talked about. I'm not saying you need to do that, but that was a topic that was talked about.
Well, what I need is level 6, and this looks like some good XP.
And that's why we don't do XP. Milestone for the win.
I'm going to yes, get the hell out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 6. So I'm kind of still behind old mate. And measure. And let me see Belson. I can see Belson. I'm going to cast a healing word on Belson. Just the forced level.
Nice.
And that triggers, unless Belson's already used his reaction this round, triggers the Voice of Authority, so you can make an attack if you'd like.
I can make an attack. Where is it? My short bow? Oh!
Nice.
Natural 20!
I don't believe I get sneak attack because no one's threatening him. Or is Ish threatening him?
Is that how
So
sneak attack works, though?
It has to be within 5 feet, I think.
It has to be. I think it is within 5 feet. You're right. No
So-
worries. So,
So that's 6 damage.
so I get to add another. I get to add another D4 to that.
Another
D6. Sorry.
D6, yeah.
Yeah. Here's another 4.
So 10 points of
So
damage.
10.
Okay, beautiful shot. It's a nice combo that happens with my old mate Pastor Timothy with the healing, right? It's good. Okay. Okay, Pastor Timothy, running out, healing, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn, and Beyond D&D Beyond has kicked me out, so I'll have to deal with that.
Sure. Okay.
But no, that was the bonus action, so I can use
Oh,
my
yeah.
action to do more running runs.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Cool. All right, Hector. Discretion is a better part of valor. Your teammates are fleeing. What does Hector do, though?
Going to run over to Torque. I'm going to reach out my tentacle. Take my hand if you want to live, or die later.
Yep.
I grapple Torque.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that automatically if you want, if Torque's willing.
Yep.
I will use a key point so my movement is doubled, so I still have another 20 feet. And time to book it. You've got this, dragon.
What?
I have dragon
He
Torque
didn't
with
say
me.
he's got this. That was the first thing he said in this fight.
He did. Well, first of all, I'm going to roll a d6. Oh, is he a 5 or a 6 or a 6? He is a 5 or a 6, so he's got his birth weapon back. Oh, wait, it's not even his turn. How smart is this thing? Dumb as a doorknob. I think, given its intelligence score of 4, it's very much stimulus response, and there's a big old tasty meal over here. So he's going to go for Esh, attack him with a bite attack. Oh, rolls a natural 1. That's terrible. Alright, Esh, you had one shot and you failed. And he's going to breathe out his acidic breath and rolls a 3 for his dexterity saving throw. So he's going to take the full 12d6 in acid. Oops. Just and does 43 points of damage to the creature. Then he is going to start flying away. The Remirez is going to get another bite attack. It's going to grapple him if it hits. Oh, 26. Ash gets caught. Teeth are stuck into him. And he takes... Whoops. He takes 43 points of damage. 30 piercing and 13 fire for a total of 43. And as Ish is trapped trying to get away, he said, "We had a deal. We're allies. Help me!" He rolls out Torque. And
All right, well,
yep.
I
Sorry,
think I can afford to fire a couple of javelins and be supportive.
Sure.
So, javelin 1 away. 18.
18 hits.
Okay, in which case you can have that exciting 4 points of damage.
Heads
And
up.
then another javelin. 9, so that's sailing off into the distance.
Yeah, unless you come back here, you've lost those 2 javelins. Something to keep in mind.
Oh, the dragon will go get it.
Well, remember, there's a long way down.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
Well, I think from distance might have been better. Yeah, I think we're fine where we are. I'm not going to be voluntarily moving from where we are now. I think.
All right.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, cool. Wiz, still got Witch's Bolt going. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move up here so I don't hit my allies here. I'm gonna do the same thing. First, I'm gonna roll that d12 on the bonus action of Witch's Bolt, which is 9 damage. And I will use another use of Lightning Bolt for a 15 dexterity save.
He's got a +1 to this. Oh, he rolls a 14 this time. Just under. Okay, Lightning Bolt hits.
Nice. 24 damage.
Oh, he's taking a bit of a beating. Oh, dear. Okay, full Lightning Bolt to the face.
Let's see, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll move back here.
All right, Belson.
That'll be my turn.
Feeling a little better thanks to Pastor Timothy. What do you do?
Is Wiz's Witch's Bolt still cracking?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I did that first. That was the first thing I did. So it was 33 points of
Fire
damage.
shot.
Okay.
16.
Bounces off its hot armor. That's a miss.
I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Pastor Timothy, they seem to be want to stay and help defend this dragon. What does Pastor Timothy do?
I am still booted out of D&D Beyond, so there's things I can't do, but I guess
I got you.
yeah,
bud.
I'm gonna
Tell me what you
I'll
want to do,
heal-
and I'll do it
I'll
on
heal-
your sheet.
I'll healing word Belson again.
Okay, so I'll take off a first level spell.
Yep.
Take my shot.
Yeah.
Spells. First level, down 1. A healing word for 4 points of healing. And a 23 hits. Alright.
And I do 7 points of damage.
Alright, another beautiful shot. Okay, that was your bonus action, Pastor Timothy.
Not 9 then, because he is engaged with. He's got a mouthful of dragon. Surely that would
And
be
I'll use
sticky.
I'll
9
use my
points.
action to dodge.
Dodge? Okay. Alright, dragging your ally to safely. I'd use the word heroically, but I'm not sure if Hector would like that or would take that as a compliment. What does Hector want to do now?
I will fire off. Oh wait, no, I used that already. That's in the range. I'll throw talk at it. No, I'm kidding. I'll shoot some poison at it.
He does have fire resistance.
Doesn't seem to be very acid resistant.
Nope.
No, that was not meant to be an advantage. Best one was a 3. Doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, 12 is going to miss.
It was a 3.
Yeah, well, misses regardless.
That's all I shall do.
Alright, now I'm Glutter. It is as dense as a doorknob. But he's not suicidal. I think what he's going to do is move 10 feet that way, making Ash move that way. And he's going to take the disengage action and start burrowing deep underground. He disappears out of sight as he burrows down into the ground like a mole. Then Ash breathing heavily. He is going to fly over here, crack open the door, and have a look in here for what he can find in there. Remember, the treasure's mine! Talk!
Right, well, okay, maybe we should beat a retreat as well. So I'm going to move southwards. I was clicked on the right thing, and I could move southwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only see more of those mechanical creatures in there as counts as treasure.
It's
5,
just junk!
6. Right, so that's where I am.
Okay. Wiz, you've lost. He's more than 30 feet away, so your witch's bolt fizzles out.
True. But the question is he burrowing straight down?
You can go over and have a look if you like.
I'm gonna do that.
You don't know. You see a pile of rock there, and that's it. Like the
Damn
tunnel
it.
has collapsed behind him, in the way that burrowing creatures do.
Well, I'm out of ideas. I'll dash and go over here.
Bowson.
Yeah, I'm going to take a little run. Oh, it's not moving. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tornado. There. 6, and then do another dash and get out the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and wait here.
Okay. What seems... Is anybody not dashing away? Because Iron Glutter's not coming back, I'll give you that. He almost died, isn't like that. Anybody not dashing away? Alright. So... actually, before we do that... as you... alright. So as you dash out to the plains of Aglarion, with Ash hot on your tail, you burst back onto the plains of Aglarion. And things come to a sudden stop find yourself back in the rain, back with the countryside seeming rotting behind you. And as Ish flies out and he lands beside you, he says, I've had many interactions with humanoids. Usually it's ends in me eating them. But you stayed back and ensured that I was okay. Why did you do that?
A satyr always keeps his word, and I hope that one day, if I am ever in a serious matter of my own, maybe you can lend a hand.
I understand every word in that sentence, but it is confusing to me. It is not something I have ever dealt with before. But Wiz, you can make a persuasion check.
Sure. That's a nat 20.
If we ever, if our paths ever cross again, Wiz, you can count on the assistance of Ish. This might be the first time in history a chromatic dragon has allied with a humanoid. Let us hope that it is fruitful. And with that, with a mighty beat of his wings, he flies away north.
I salute him as he flies away.
Alright. So that might not be the end of Ish. Ish might be back. Alright.
Well, that was eventful, guys.
Got the key.
You're very muffled, Baleson.
I thought I was getting forward. Oh, sorry. Here we go. This is flipped around.
Much
I've got
better.
the key. Dare I say it? Shall we go to the boat and just have a little short rest, compose ourselves before returning to the city? I mean, if I have a short rest, I can actually pilot the boat pretty well.
Is the city our next port of call to return?
Oh, where do you think we should go to next?
Well, I'm just wondering if there is anywhere else that we needed to investigate. Because just thinking about it, while we would like to go through the Tunnel of Love, we have a key that can get us in. But do we think we can get past the magical barriers to get to the crown?
That's what the key was for, to get through the magical barrier.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
But it gets you in. But did we not think that there were some magical enchantments within that was only going to allow a blood member of the family to pass through the Tunnel of Love, plus whoever they were?
That's the door that we have the key for.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that seems reasonable then.
Now, is everyone feeling somewhat hale and hearty, or do we need to?
Well, I'm
take another?
fine, but if we need to do some healing of people like yourself, Baleson, because you nearly swallowed whole there, we can offer you some healing.
Well, I feel like if you want me to pilot this boat, I can commune with spirits and gain that ability. But a short rest should suffice. But I think that perhaps we do that in the boat.
Okay.
I don't want to get caught by the Rimaraz again.
I am going to tell everyone, well, it was a job well done, and the job comes with spoils. I found 4 platinum bars and 81 gold on that body in there, and I'd like to share it amongst us. It's not an even split, but I will gladly take the 81 gold as opposed to the platinum bars and take the minor end as you all came closer to death than me.
Are you sure about this?
Of course. What does a satyr need cash for, anyways? So I kind of, not awkwardly, but hide my fake laugh.
Well, how much are
I'll
these
give everyone
platinum bars?
100 gold, I believe.
And did you manage to lift any of the other items? Who was it that
I did,
investigated
yes.
the body?
A couple potions. It was a potion of flying, a potion of speed, and a potion of invisibility.
I believe there was also a short sword of high quality.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, there was a
+1
+1 short sword. So if anybody wants a +1 short sword, that's a little out
I
of
would absolutely love to take a +1 short sword, please.
All right, so I will give the +1 short sword to Belson, and then a platinum bar to everyone.
Wow. Do we count that as 100 gold pieces, Malcolm, or do we count it as a platinum bar?
I'm looking it up. It's 100 seems like a good place to start. So rather annoyingly, the player's handbook says a pound of platinum is worth 500 gold pieces. So the question is, how much is a bar? It's a really weird thing to do.
Well, I believe this universe has its own currency system, and I believe the platinum bar is 100 gold.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Now, would you like my short sword in return? I really don't need it now that I've got a short sword and a rapier. I'm feeling quite good. So
Wouldn't
would you
bother
like my
making
short-
it
Oh
bar,
no! If I needed a short sword, I wouldn't be giving you this one.
Okay, fair enough. No, it's awfully generous of you giving us 100 gold pieces. I mean, platinum or whatever. But no, thank you.
Everyone deserves something from the journey.
And
Yes.
you're the one that's holding on to the master key. Is that the case?
I do have the key.
Okay.
Right. So was it short rest and then move on, or just a healing session while you bone up on your sailing skills?
Yeah, just when I take a short rest, I can commune with the spirits of the ocean. I will.
Well,
If that's okay. So we all may as well take a.
there's a
Right.
chance your boat is not there. It is a multi-$1,000 item, and it's been left unguarded on the shoreline. So I'm going to roll some dice. On a 15 or higher, your boat is not there.
Surely no
Boat.
one's out in the middle of the plains in this rain.
Well, you've left a very valuable asset.
And we're only gone for a
unguarded.
couple of hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
It's gone.
better put a wheel lock on it.
We did sail by that golden mask lady's brothel. She might think our old payment wasn't quite enough. Come to collect.
Alright, well, this definitely puts us in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, we should have asked Ish to give us a ride back.
Yeah. Can you call Ish back and see if he can see our boat and tell him to kill those bastards?
I'll blow into my magic conch shell.
Will we not be traveling by directly south?
What was that, Vinny?
Vinny?
What did you say?
Can you guys hear me? I've moved.
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you now.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you? Yeah, okay.
No, I can't hear you.
Why are we not going to travel overland to the Arcane Tower?
That was
I
our
thought-
backup plan, was the Arcane Tower, right?
And the only reason for going there potentially was to remove the curse from the crown, which we don't yet have. So did we want to
Yes.
get the crown, then go to the arcane tower to lift whatever foul magic has been, or curse has been placed upon the crown? If we can indeed wrest it from the Queen's head. Given the last time I saw it, it had dug thorns or claws into her head. It may be somewhat tricky to remove.
Why don't we just remove her head then? Solve a lot of problems.
Not without a clear line of succession.
At the very least, I need to sort of compose myself a bit before we go, unless someone wants to top me off. But
that was why I was asking, because I can lay hands to give you some healing, so I could give you with 10 points.
that barely gets. It would be, but that gets me halfway.
Well, then we can make it 15. 15 points. And I think I can spare a spell slot for you for a cure wounds.
Oh my goodness, luxury.
9 points for that.
Oh, thank you.
Can Hector and Torque, I think it makes most sense for you guys, can you both make me history checks, please?
$15.
15. And Hector, 10. Well, in terms of succession, like if you kill the queen, who has the right to the throne? There was just Prince Krasner, of course, but he's dead. Princess Athena's dead. So the two living descendants of King Waldron Azanar are dead, or possibly going to be dead if you kill Queen Athena. And the question is, who would be next in line to take the throne, though? And one thing you know about King Waldron Azanar is that before he met the current queen, he was a bit of a womanizer. And the strong suspicion is there's at least one bastard out there. And the bastard would have all the rights to the throne. How they would convince that they are in fact the bastard is another matter. Otherwise, these things tend to be sorted out with civil wars. You know, like, no clear succession. It's my crown. Oh, it's my crown. Okay, let's fight. So, that's what you know.
Well, a civil war will probably be less violent than what we currently have now.
True.
Baby steps.
Is that you speaking in character, or is this an American situation?
It's a good question.
All right, so given that you're now a little bit healthier for that, we shall have to risk trying to gain entry to the city via one of the gates.
Yes, I think so.
To return, although it would have been nice to again sail back up the river to the High District.
Not saying you're in Odin Bear, but this will give you a visualization about perhaps where you might want to sneak in.
So the Gallatin Gate, or well, we exited via the Sea Gate last time, or next to the Sea Gate, but that's still we've still then got to get into the High District. It's a shame that the tunnels that led us to the Lucky Leap are now somewhat singed, that we couldn't do the return journey to get back in.
I think we exited by the bridge over here.
Your gate may be
So-
the least well guarded.
Sorry, which one?
The Mule Gate, southwest.
This one.
Oh, yeah. Coming through the shanties.
Does that not mean we have to circumnavigate the entire city and get across the river at some point?
All right.
It would be easy enough to do if we had a boat.
Dice gods say no.
There's a bridge up the top here. The crossing of 1,000 lanterns. Number 1.
Oh, okay.
Number 1.
Yeah, it's just a simple bridge that'll get you across the River Nenoch. But you still have the problem of the Crown Gate there, of course, which is the main gate in and out of Oda.
Yep. And how close, if we just keep on walking, keep our hoods down, hopefully the guards won't recognize us.
Hopefully.
I still believe that searching out the Archmage in his tower may be a good course of action. We seem to be running out of allies, boys.
Oh, we've just made one. He's a green dragon.
It's quite the trek for still not having a solution to the rain.
Boy. What is the rain doing mechanically to us?
Well, mechanically, you're all supposed to be making Constitution saving throws. You're at the risk of exhaustion. That's a mechanic I've removed from the game because I just found it tedious with other times I've run it. Because you re-roll it, then you have a long rest, then you all get back to a normal level of non-exhaustion, then repeat. But so think of it as thematically, as it's really driving and getting into all just sucking the life out of you. Mechanically, nothing, but just it's a really, really debilitating rain.
And what's the travel time?
1 hex per day.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Of course, feel free to go to the Arcane Tower if you want to, seek out the advice of Master Eden. What Lord Signmunder said is get the crown, get it to Master Eden, he'll know what to do. Because if you remember, Master Eden was one of the persons who went along to rescue the Queen when Prince Krasner died. He was part of that expedition. So,
Okay, right.
Trusted ally of Lord Signmunder.
Well,
So I
that
think we
seems
Be
need
a
to.
6-day journey, 6-day back, and then get the crown and 6-day back. Looking at a month there, half a month.
And I'd hate to think what 6 days would do to the people of this city. We can somehow put a stop to it now.
Aye.
If the city even existed after that.
No, you're right. You're right, guys. I think I was just succumbing to my distaste for the city, and I don't want to go back there, but we must.
Yes.
Who's snoring?
I'm just hungry. Shall we go around via the Crown Gates, maybe? No, would Talk, would you happen to know how well guarded the Mule Gate is?
My knowledge of the city dates back near on 20 years, so my knowledge is not great of what might be here, but I can attempt to recollect it, what it used to be like.
Traditionally, well, I'll give it even a 7. The Crown Gate is traditionally the main, most well-guarded gate. It's the most well-guarded gate because that's where trade flows into the city. And most of the trade typically ends up in the coin district. So that's why it's controlled, and taxes are a part of a well-functioning society. So goods would be taxed at the Crown Gate, both going in and out. Everybody was happy to pay the taxes because the city was working so well. So traditionally, the Crown Gate is by far the most regulated gate. At the opposite end of the extreme would be the Mule Gate. Because the shanties is like the slum of the city. It's people who want to live in the scummy South District but can't even afford that. And guards were posted there, and the people in the shanties knew they'd have to bribe their way in, have to do something in, but pretty much it's an unused gate because the shanties had its own economy. So in normal times, Crown Gate very well regulated, Mule Gate protected by a couple of guards and not much else. But times have changed.
Yes, had the Queen said something about her distaste for fish and seafood? Am I misremembering stuff? Am I gaslighting myself? I know she didn't. She didn't like the long hair, ponytails.
Mm-hmm.
But was there also something about a change to the no fishing? When we went to get
I
the
think
boat?
she just didn't like the fish at the dinner we did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because I just
how about
wondered
this? For a plan going forward, we make our way down the coast within eye shot of the sea gate, see what that looks like, and then circumnavigate the city until we see a likely entrance.
Okay.
seems wise.
You do have the issue of how to cross the river. The Bridge of 1,000 Lanterns is one of them. Lots of eternal bridges as well. Other than that, the way to get to the other side is a bit of a detour. It's all the way out there at the Azure Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
All the way over here. So
That's halfway to the Arcane Tower.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah. If we skirt around the outside and... So you reckon we go to the sea gate, Pastor Timothy?
To start off, the fishing folk are always a good people, and they seem to keep their heads.
Yes, well, do we have any friends on the side? Oh no, he died, didn't he? He's over the other side as well, the fish gate. That's right. Well, okay.
There are small docks just outside the sea gate that we may be able to steal another boat.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty good at that.
Yes. Well, that could be our best call of action. Would you like me to? In which case? Oh, okay. No. Yes. Let's. It's worked before.
Yeah, kind of. With a big random battle encounter you had, I'm not sure if you guys are such experts as stealing boats as perhaps you'd like to think you are. Sure. So, it sounds like you're skirting around the coastline and heading down for the sea gate. We'll get there in just a second, but first I'm going to ask Balson to roll me a d20. See if something happens along the way.
Oh yeah, come on. 12.
Nothing unusual happens. No random encounters along the way. So you guys can get to here easily enough, hanging out by the imprints of the half goat, which is where the cliff diving event happened in the King's Games back in those good old days. So you can get there safely enough. There's of course the loud and lusty brothel. You don't know whether it's operating or not because things are messed up. So what would you like to do from this point?
So we have to get down to the to see within sight of the sea gate to see how well guarded it is. Perhaps not all of us need to go, is not to attract attention. Perhaps we could get down with some of our more keen-eyed and perceptive members to have a look. I could provide some guidance if we went that way.
A little perceptive.
You're
Okay.
keen-eyed?
A little bit.
Oh, well, I think that would make sense. So if Wiz and I make our way down.
Sure.
Okay, so Torque
And
and Wiz.
while they do that, I'll be looking around at the docks there to see if there are any boats that may be available to us.
Like these docks here, you mean?
Yeah, the
Sure.
ones at the point. Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to you in a sec, Pastor Timothy. We'll deal with Torque and Wiz first. So Torque and Wiz, how are you approaching this? You're sneaking up. You're walking boldly with cloaks on. How are you approaching to get a good view of the sea gate?
So is there any other foot traffic along the way? Because if there is foot traffic, we'll go with it. If there's not foot traffic, then I'm thinking the corner of this building here would have us within at least sight, so we could spend
Sure.
5 or 10 minutes having a look to see if there's anyone going in and out, and if they are going in and out, if they're being confronted by soldiers or the wolf.
There's no foot traffic. So what, first of all, make me a stealth check. Assume you're not throwing yourself out in the open. So, Torque and Wiz, stealth checks.
Is that 2 nat 20s in a row? Sheesh.
So Torque, you stumbled at the last moment, but we'll say Wiz grabs you by the collar and you don't give your position away. So the natural 20, very good. Okay, both of you make perception checks, and I think Wiz has got guidance on him.
Guidance. D4. Alright. Then that's going to be 18 for me.
Torque, roll me a d20 and don't roll a 16 or higher.
In
There are 2 guards there. There is not a Werehund Hell Knight, but there are 2 crown guards there. And you hear them grumbling about how they got the bung shift, like they want action, and this is not action. So there's just 2 guards here. Boop.
I'm going to
Okay.
walk up to the guards, and
Oh,
I'm
we're
going
not
to
gonna
go...
not going to get everybody else first.
I could. I was going to walk up to him and say that there's some people from the brothel trying to scale the wall up the way.
Well, you can absolutely do that, but we're going to switch focus for a little second for Pastor Timothy. So, Pastor Timothy, you're checking out the docks, is that right?
I am.
All right. Now, Timothy over here by the docks. Diner. Past Timothy. This boat's out here. I'll say 50-50 there's a boat there, because that's one out there. I imagine it's out fishing. So roll a d20 and don't roll high. So in other words, we can 1 to 1 to a 10. There's a fantastic natural one.
Natural
like
20!
Natural 20. There is a boat there. It's a bit smaller than the sailboats you've got in there. It's more like a... It doesn't have a sail on it. It's rowed and it's open.
And from when we sailed out before, would we have been seen from the sea gate?
Oh, yeah,
Like-
for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say that there have been some fishing boats you would have seen on your travel north, because people still need to eat. And while there's a disgusting oily film on top of the Calhay Sea, which is where you are now, people are still... Yeah, people got to eat. So fishing boats are out there.
Right. And are there any of these fishermen around on the docks?
No. No, they leave first thing in the morning and come back late at night.
Right. Okay, if no one's around, I would like to sprinkle my dust of dryness
Yep.
and create a pellet that I can put in my pouch for later on.
A pellet? What do you mean?
Well, it turns a 15-foot cube of water into a marble-sized pellet
Oh,
that
I
you
see.
can chuck at something.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so it's no good just as the dust. You've got to kind of prep it.
Yep. And the boat gets dried. It looks like it's almost been abandoned and starting to take on water from the rain. But we'll say your dust of dryness sucks it all up and it's a perfectly dry boat.
Excellent. Well, I'll keep watch here and let the boys know when they come back that it's a possibility, but
Okay.
not a great one.
What about Bowson and Hector? What are you guys doing?
Well, I think Bowson is just waiting for the word from Wiz and Talk, and knows that Pastor Timothy is down there, and so he's just waiting at the spot to see if they come back. If it's taken longer than an hour, Bowson will definitely take a short rest.
Same idea, Hector, just hanging back, watching the sneaky guys work?
Hey, Baleson, do you see that on the end of the dock there?
Is there someone sitting on the dock of the bay?
No, out over there in the water. I think you need to get a little closer. Go have a look.
I look out. What do I see?
We'll push you into the water.
I'm trying to take it easy, man. I'm just really tired.
I had to swim so much because you couldn't get over a stupid girl last time we were here.
Look, I don't know what sort of hold she had over me. It was magic. It really was. No, I'm sorry.
That's what they all
Thank
say.
you.
They have something special. It's magical. It's all eyes. Oh yeah.
If I was there, I believe I'd say something along the lines of, "Oh, there's no magic like that." It's all Balson.
Okay, let's switch back to Wiz for a second. Wiz, you approach the guards. What do you say? Wiz?
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. I'm gonna go up to him, and I'm gonna go, "Hey, guards! There's some guys from the Loud and Lusty brothel over there. They've got a really long makeshift ladder, and they're trying to scale the wall."
Make a deception check.
You might be telling the truth.
It's not.
27.
It's a really good deception. Just trying to pick a one or both of them go.
It's one of my redeeming qualities.
This nine's pretty nice. See, the other thing is these guards don't really want to be here because they've got the bad shift. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. One of them stays. Oh, bloody hell. Oh well. Maybe we'll get a special rate. The Loud and Lusty. Thank you, citizen. We'll go check it out and head up north. Leaving the sea gate open.
Then I'm gonna message everybody and tell them to gates open.
All right. So
So the gate.
the gate's open.
Sorry, go.
Do you all dash through? Pastor Timothy included? Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to
Totally.
take all your tokens now and go back to this thing here, representing all your workers. Eventually, you hear the guard retreating. What was that sailor talking about? We need to find him. By this stage, you're all the way over here, let's say. Now you do need to get to the other side of the bridge. Or I'll put you here actually. Because remember, this here is the entry point to the Tunnel of Love. Right there. And
But the gates for the into the high zone here, and then on the far side. Well, that's not a gate. This side, is it?
that's right.
So we either have to get in and then get onto the other side of the river, or make our way all the way around to the other listed as an on there. So we could either go all the way around the short road and cross the 9 arches.
Well, if I'm remembering correctly, didn't the Grankar's chains is where we came out of the sewer when we originally escaped the palace?
But I'm not sure
You could
anybody
try-
has the sort of dungeoneering skill of remembering which way we went. It's not a trait I have, as I know I've met dwarves who have that skill. That uncanny sense of direction when you're underground.
Well, it was Lord Simonda that led you through the sewers. That's an option. Either sewers or cross Grankar's chains or the 9 arches. Or something else.
I'll take a look around at all of us and say, we're sewer people.
Now, I will point out, let's say it goes perfectly. You follow the exact path that Lord Simonda takes you. It's going to take you just outside the royal palace on this island. Which is, I imagine, not where you want to be.
No.
But you do know that the city is interconnected with sewers. Technically, you can get anywhere from anywhere if you know where you're going.
Although I would think it unusual for them to run sewer lines under the old wall into the new part of the city.
Well, necessarily they did, because you started here with Lord Simondo and got over here. So there's some type of sewers connecting the whole thing together. The other thing to
We could start small. We could.
is this is the old part of the city, so the sewers is not likely to be as good as the one on the outside. It's historical. Sorry, carry on. Interested to see what you guys.
We
want
could
to do.
start. We could start small and just try to get to the other side of Grankar's chains.
So do you think that possibly somewhere over here or over here that we might be able to get under the wall through the sewers?
Certainly possible.
The Alley of Menace, that sounds like a safe place where we could no doubt find a handy sewer entrance.
I think we've been to the Alley of Menace before. It wasn't fun.
Have. Very first, if not the first, then definitely the second session you would have. That's where the gnolls went all mad and attacked you.
That's right.
Balson went all mad.
Hey, I have maintained my senses for many. You know, I'm not one to lose my mind willy-nilly.
No.
Only like 3
Isn't
times.
that what
now?
happened last session?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's happened like 3 times.
I'm trying to think Belson's not on our side.
I've been honourable in everything I do.
I don't think anything you can say can bail you out of this one, son.
Okay, well, how about...
Ah. Actually, while you're planning, talk, can you roll me a d20, please? You're next in my list. Roll me a d20.
Oh no, we took too long. You've been found.
No, no.
Aiming in an alleyway.
Okay. 2 is a good roll.
Well, shall we... I believe Wiz is correct in that we should just take things a step at a time and try to get across that bridge first, and then
Yep.
see what comes next.
Okay.
Okay, by the bridge you mean Grankar's chains? Alright. Let's leave it to chance once again. Roll me a d20. Who's next? Pastor Timothy. You want to roll 1, 2, 10, so don't roll high.
Yeah.
There are...
Lucky 13?
Not in this case. There are a couple of Warehound Hell Knights guarding the bridge.
Rats. We immediately turn around and start walking the other way, right?
Yeah. Well, this is we're trying to be as sneaky as possible, yeah, and just get the lay of the land.
Shall we go away to 125 to the 9 Archers?
Shall we double down and I tell the Warehound Knights that somebody from the old Lucky Leap Tavern is trying to scale the wall into the High District with a makeshift ladder?
As my daughter would say.
You can certainly try.
Is there any one of us who's particularly fast?
No.
Because they could sort of lead them on a chase while the rest of us get across.
I don't know about speed, but if somebody was able to maintain distance and get them far enough away, I can vortex warp you back to us.
Dawson can move fast if he does his dash and his bonus action rogue dash thing. Moving
Yeah,
90
I can do a double dash.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the best way. So are you suggesting that I draw them away and then run like the wind?
Yeah. Yeah, and
All
try and
right,
double
I'll do
back.
it. Okay. And so basically what you're suggesting is that I do a little loop, maybe around here, come back around and lead them off this way and then come back through.
I'll leave the details up to you, Bailson. You're a pretty tricky fella.
All right, well that's my intention, Malcolm, is to sort of, is there, maybe try and run down here, run down this pathway, go in behind this building and come back out here and then join with the others and try and burst our way through.
So, you're gonna
So
come
they're
in-
Warehound Knight, aren't they?
Yep. Yep, they're the Nasty Five.
Are there no other
Knights?
knights there?
Just the two of them.
Okay, cool. Yep. All right.
Now, further things to keep in mind. The city is functioning, but it's like it's functioning in life support. There are some trade coming. There are people dashing between various businesses. This hasn't completely shut down because the rain is obviously very oppressive, but people got to survive. Bailson, your idea is to run up and antagonize the guards and take off over this way.
Yep.
And then basically loop around and join your friends on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
All right? Okay.
Okay, so I'll
And
step up.
we'll
Mm-hmm.
we
Right,
won't go
okay.
far. We'll stay close enough that we can back you up if you need to.
Sure thing.
Okay, I'm going to ask everybody apart from Bailson to make a stealth check then, so you can not make it obvious. Just a sec.
Oh,
Actually, a second here. No. Okay, so, good stealth rolls. I think we're missing one. Who are we missing?
Yeah,
Pass.
mine's not there.
The Beyond's
It was a
being
7.
annoying? It's a 7. Okay, group stealth check. Okay, now these guards, their job is to keep an eye on things, so it's not so much a chance to beat their passive perception, it's a chance to compete with their active perception. I will say this, they don't react to you guys kind of hiding behind, maybe this building here. So they don't appear to notice. And Bailson, when you approach the two Warehound Knights, and oops, oi, no crossing over unless you got an order from the Queen. And
oh yeah.
hey, wait a minute.
I've got an order for you.
What?
Catch me if you can, you pricks.
Oh, so let me think.
I'll try and intimidate them more, to intimidate them into chasing me.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, abominations, yep. Wet dogs, look at you. You know nothing more than rat-featured abominations. You're never gonna catch me.
Yeah, that
Long
sounds
live
like
the real king.
the real king's dead, you idiot. You won't get any help from him. Make that intimidation check.
Just you wait. Here we go. 14.
Okay. So they're going to chase you. So they immediately start running after you.
Yep.
I'm going to have you roll me a d20 for chase complication. Because you can outpace them. And roll a d20, please. I'm going to roll high?
9.
9.
That's my answer in German.
Come across a royal guard coming in the other direction, and as you run past him, he's going to take a swipe at you with a +3 to hit. 6. So he swiped at you.
Oh.
You dodge underneath it and keep on running. The Hellhound Knights, they have no complications, but you're outpacing them. You're going to have to do this for 3 rounds. And in the meantime,
My intention is to try and scoot around a corner and do a stealth roll to sort of disappear into the into the mists of the rain, if that makes any sense.
sure. Let's see what happens first, though. Roll me a d20. You want to roll high. This might complicate your stealth.
Oh yeah! 3. I speak in Irish. I saw a tree.
Make me an athletics check.
All right. That's... Yeah, 22.
In the tradition of chases everywhere, there's some people moving a plane of glass across the way. Like every chase scene, but you just smash through it. There's a chance you're going to bounce off it and fall prone, but that doesn't happen. Okay, I'm just going to roll quickly for the guards. They roll a 10. I'm going to roll a d20. This needs to be low. No. As you duck down one of these alleys, they follow you around the alley. You're trying to make a sharp turn. They're wolf-like hooves, or wolf-like paws kind of scuffle on the surface a little bit, but they do make the turn. Talk, now would be the opportunity to make your stealth roll, if you like.
Here we go, Belson's stealth roll. 16.
Now they have once again, they're actively looking for you. They have a +4 to their stealth roll. So in other words, they want 12, they've got to beat it. So a 13 or higher on a d20, and they will see you. They just scoot right on by. And I'm assuming by this time, the rest of you have scuffled across the bridge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, scuttled across, but keeping a weather eye out for Belson.
He's disappeared.
Trying to stay hidden.
Okay, so I'll put you a little bit further across into one of these buildings here. And Belson, I think you've done it great. They run past you and they kind of keep on going in the direction of the sea gate. Thinking you went that way. Yep. You scuttle back round and join up with your other friends on the other side, and you have successfully negotiated Grainkar's bridge.
Oh yeah, we defeated your gate trap. Hey guys, that was pretty good, hey?
Yeah.
Did you
Good
say,
work, Belson.
Oh, did you say I ducked under the thing and I smashed through a thing and I didn't get possessed this time? All right, well let's go into some sewers, hey?
Well, actually, there is a gate here as well. Who are up to? Hector, roll me a d20. Let me just check something. For whatever reason, you're not sure why, this has always been a heavily guarded gate. There are no guards here at the moment, so it might be possible to dash right into the High District.
It's mighty suspicious.
do it.
Well, my extremely high intelligence score tells me that we should be doing that.
All right.
Same here.
So you dash in. I'm going to have you make one more random encounter roll. Wiz, roll me a d20.
Famous last words.
Low is good. 15 or higher, something would have happened. So you dash across. There are some guards that we'll just say you easily enough avoid. And you duck down into this very nondescript warehouse, flip open the trap door, and go inside. And you shut it behind you, and it seems as if you've come across a place of safety, if nothing else. And you know
Sounds
that,
like a good opportunity to rest.
Yeah, potentially. I think that a chance to catch our breath and replenish ourselves before taking on the Queen might be in a good order.
Why?
I agree.
Okay, this is perhaps one of the more safer places to be in the city, as you're to make it completely safe, you can just enter the outskirts of the Tunnel of Love. You pop open the trapdoor, move some crates, go inside the Tunnel of Love, and you're in a place where no one, apart from the royal architect and the late Prince King Waldron Azanar, knows that it exists. And if there's a place you wish to do a long rest, I can think of no better place than right here, right now. So feel free to take a long rest.
Let's do it, but that is scary when the DM encourages you to do that. Yes, please.
I think he's just giving us a chance to level up.
Yeah.
Be thankful with your long rest. No level ups coming. But good looking out.
Squeaky wheel gets the level up. Hold on. We don't need anything special in terms of. I don't think so, actually.
Oh, that's right. You said this is a tunnel of love, not the tunnel of level up. My bad.
There we go.
Acrobatics and yeah. Cool.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it at perception. Cool.
Now, needless to say, it is very dark down here. Hector and Wiz can't see anything. So how are you gonna solve that problem?
I'm gonna cast light on
Hold my
wall.
hand. I can see stuff. Pass me that tentacle.
I'll just cast light on my wand.
All right. So some of you seeing by torchlight or light, as it were. Some of you seeing by dark vision. This is what you see as you descend these stairs under the Tunnel of Love.
Oh, there's a torch there.
No, there's not. I'm saying there's no torches here, even though it looks like there should be. Does that make sense that torches should be down here?
Fair enough.
They're magic torches.
I'd like to go to the front.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to investigate those armors. Are they decorative only, or are they?
They're not armors, they're statues. The statues of kings gone by.
Okay. Don't notice anything strange about them at all?
Make a perception check.
Have some guidance, my friend.
I'm sure it'll be good. 12.
Balson, you successfully don't get charmed by something, so this appear to be absolute statues and nothing more.
Oh, phew. I've broken the curse. I'm moving cautiously forward. I know that there should be no traps, but I'm moving cautiously forward,
Sure.
sort of looking for anything untoward.
And I'm waiting for the other martial characters to get ahead of us squishy fellas.
Okay. So just a sec. Something in the background here.
Tor? Itka?
Oh no, they've been charmed.
I've been charmed.
They've been charmed by dinner.
I think so.
I think so.
I'll just move the talk and then up a bit. There we go. They move ahead.
Right. So, guys,
Yes.
when we get there, what are we going to do? We're going to try and get this crown, put it in the chest, and get the fuck out, or is that?
I think so. Well, what my hope is that she's sleeping or something like that, and we can just sneak it off her head.
Right. But if shit does hit the fan,
Yes.
just I'll be back here giving you some support.
Yeah.
Do we have a team leader?
Well, I think that if we're trying to steal it, I might be the best person to try and do that.
Aye.
And mayhaps my skills at hiding might also work in my favour. Of course, Wiz will need to be near the front. He's the one with the key.
And once again, why are these our fighty martial characters hanging out in the back?
Because they're trying to sort out Discord.
If you've ever seen Indiana Jones, the traps usually come from behind.
Balson and Hector, as you move forward, right here, you see a magical barrier. This is presumably is what Riccio Tane and them talked about, only passable by people with royal blood or someone possessing the master key. Wiz, what do you do?
I stick the key in the wall.
Whoop, and it disappears. Feel free to proceed.
Oh.
The master key has done what it was designed to do.
See you, Tor.
Actually, everybody just stay there for a second, because this map loops round, and you appear over here.
Oh.
You can move me now. I'm back, I think.
Did I move you? Here? Oh, talk. Okay. Yes, we can hear you talk.
So does it go right to the end and then it starts here again?
Yep, that's
So we're
right.
still moving to the east?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a wall to our south or just darkness?
Just darkness ahead, apart from your dark vision and your light. But feel free to move forward.
I think
Yep.
what he was saying is that to our south here, on the north it looks like a wall, but on this is like isometric because you can't see anything that way.
Oh, it's just
Walls on either side.
walls on either side. Yep. You can go east,
There we go.
west
no.
to east on the map, and that would be it. And you spot...
We didn't account for there being a second door.
No, that's just an archway. You're fine.
Oh,
Yep.
Woo!
But for some reason,
What are
there's
these
a-
Whole
images
plan
on
fell
the?
apart.
What are these images on the ground here?
Which images?
Oh.
This is water leaking down from above, and there's
Oh, okay, all right.
there's bits of the you think you're probably right underneath the river at this point. And
Okay.
this is flooded, and there's a very rickety bridge leading to the other side.
All right, sure. Let's cross it.
Before you proceed, Balson, may I offer you some resistance?
Okay.
Plus D4 to your saving throw if it needs it.
Okay.
Okay, Babson.
I slowly.
Yep,
Yep.
roll me a D20.
Ah. Aha! That's got to be good.
Okay, so you're proceeding across the bridge. Feel free to proceed
Sure.
across the bridge. I'll let you know if something happens. And you successfully traverse the bridge.
Seems safe enough.
Wiz,
It's fine.
roll me a
Bit of a
D20.
slap.
Yeah, Wiz, feel free to proceed across the bridge.
And as everyone goes to cross, I would like to give them resistance. So
Sure. So I was on Bowson,
one at a time.
then I was on Wiz, and then you cast it on whoever's going over next.
Well, they took the torch with them, so
Yep.
I don't need it.
I guess I'll go
It's
next.
got handrails.
Torque and Hector, roll me a D20. Yep, that's good, Hector. Oh, and Torque, I didn't see your 6 there. Yeah, you guys are rolling well. Yeah, feel free to cross over. It's just past to Timothy on the other side. Past to Timothy, D20. I'll assume you cast resistance on yourself.
Yep.
Wow. A non-eventful bridge. You all cross over it safely enough. It looks like it was about to creak at a couple of points, but it seems like single filer was the way to go. Even though even though Hector was left in the darkness there for a second or two. Right, I'll just drag you across past the Timothy. Crowd you there, Torque, because I'm going to move you to to another edge of the map. Whoops. Will you just stay still for a sec? And there we go. And we loop around to this side down here.
Ah. Aha. We've got a 10-foot drop around here. A 10-foot sort of leap, 15 foot.
10 foot.
How far can you leap horizontally again?
If you've got a running jump, it's equal to your strength score. So with a strength score of 10, you can leap across no problem.
Sweet, that's what I'm going to do. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, yeah. Takes a running jump, but that's easy enough to coordinate as you leap over Bowser.
This is an even ricketier bridge.
It's more like a
Yeah,
ladder.
that's why I jumped it.
I think I'll just cross over using the ladder.
Okay. Roll me a d20. You guys are rolling so well. Okay, Hector. A little bit creaky, even more
No need for the
creakier than the bridge.
theatrics.
And you cross over.
Should we tie ourselves together again?
Yeah,
I went
try with a roll.
so well last time.
Alright.
Yeah, I lost my rope that last one, so
And your javelin. Someone lost 2 javelins. Can't remember who that was, but down 2 javelins. Torque. Okay.
Well, seeing Hector get over that successfully, I will also brave the rickety bridge.
Okay.
don't you have a strength over? If you have a strength over 10, then you can jump it.
Well, didn't want to do that when I could, in my heavy armor, make my way across this bridge.
Bridge collapses under Torque's weight. Notice all the rolls up to this point have been low, which is good. Well, Torque, you immediately splash down into some water. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Oh, I've got to sneeze. DM succeeds on his constitution saving throw and doesn't sneeze. Torque, make me a strength saving throw.
Rolling low
Grab
is good,
him.
right?
Grab him.
No, not in this case.
Ah. 3. Wahoo! Whee!
You get swept up by the water and disappear. I'll say in the direction of Hector. You're swept in under this walkway here and you're underneath the water, struggling. He drops down in here and then gets swept away underwater, underneath everything. Oops. In this direction. Underneath where Hector and Bowson are. What do you guys do?
I'll chuck a rope.
Bloody hell.
And Hector, get him.
I'm gonna dive in after him and see if I
Sure.
can grab him with my tentacle. At least we'll be together.
Make me an acrobatics check, Hector, as you dive into the water. Let's see if you can do it more gracefully than Torque did. Yeah, no problem. You do a nice little dive. Do the thing with your hands. You splash the water, and you pop up, and you see hand, and as you see Torque being swept away underneath the water. We're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, talk. What are you doing?
I'll go glub, glub, glub.
Well, I'll tell you what, make me another strength
Uh,
saving throw first, and then we'll switch over to Hector. So make me another strength saving throw. I suggest you don't fail this one. Okay, so you're not making any progress against the force of the river, but you are holding position. Hector, you jump in, make me a strength saving throw. Just enough. You hold into the water. You with your tentacle arm, you're using it to push the water back, and you're holding steady. And you see Torque down there with a rope in your hand. So Hector, what do you do now?
How far away from him am I?
Far enough to grab him, close enough to grab him with your tentacle. With a 15-foot
We really
reach,
must
right?
stop meeting like this. I'll reach out with my tentacle to grab him.
It's a 15-foot reach, is that correct?
10, I think.
10's still good enough. So, boom. And, yeah, what do you guys do? Torque? You're held steady by Hector? What do the rest of you guys do, if anything?
Chuck the back end of the rope back to Wiz and say, heave!
Okay, Wiz. Throw the rope with an acrobatics check, please.
I chucked the rope down earlier.
Oh, I see. So Wiz is just holding on to the rope. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Sort of
Hector's-
trying to form a chain, both
and
of
Hec-
us, to heave.
And Hector's got the rope, and Torque, and Hector's got Torque. So Wiz or Pastor Timothy, one of you needs to make an athletics check at advantage.
Thanks. Oh,
Or what? Timothy?
Athletics at advantage, Wiz.
Okay.
Heave! You pull both Hector and Torque back safely onto land. I'm going to need both Hector and Torque to make Constitution saving throws as you just jumped in very disgusting water.
I think you're standing in something a little more disgusting right now. It's like some bugs and some goop.
Oh,
That'll do it, boys. Perfect.
alright. Sorry, I should look something up.
I
in the
turn
next
into a mutant turtle again.
I'll mage hand the end of the rope over to Baleson.
So let me just get this
Yep.
Constitution thing sorted first. Oh, I did have something for this. You're both poisoned, Torque and Hector. Sucked in a little too much water in that rescue attempt, and you are both poisoned. In other words, disadvantage on... Is it ability
Ability and
checks?
attack rolls.
Okay,
Ability and attack rolls.
alright. And I'll let you know when it fades, but it's not going to fade in a round or anything like that. You are poisoned.
Well, I happen to have a couple of scrolls that might come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 2 protection from poison scrolls, if I'm remembering right. I haven't got my book with me. And I've just, yeah, it must be, because I've got 2 second level scrolls in my inventory. I think it's them.
If you
So-
used it on them, they will be unpoisoned.
Oh, definitely. Don't be poisoned, boys.
Alright. Alright, so despite the filth that you ingested, Pastor Timothy takes care of you. And you're back almost to where you started, with only Bale sent across to the other side. And this is gone, by the way. This is no longer here. It's collapsed.
Well, whoever has 10 strength can jump over easily,
Aye.
and all the rest,
Well-
I'll try and yank you over while you're jumping.
I'll mage hand the rope over to you first, so you've got that rope just in case. Because I don't think I'll be able to make the jump.
Okay, well, take a big leap, and I'll yank the rope at the same time and pull you over.
Well, how about we let these strong boys over first, so you guys can all share the load. Come on, Torque.
Yep.
Surely you have
need
a
me-
strength higher than 10.
Yes, I do. So do I just have to do a? So
You
I've
have to
got
do
a
nothing.
strength
Just jump.
of 14.
Nothing. You just do it.
Oh, okay.
And
Hurrah.
You can jump up to your strength score. And it's 10 feet, so you can jump 14 feet. Takes a bit of a running start, but you can absolutely leap over there. You think, why didn't I do that in the first place? Never mind.
Mm-hmm. And Hector, have you got a strength of 10 too?
I do believe I do. I have to make this crossing again.
Okay. What about Wiz? How's his jumping ability?
Well, I can jump 8 feet, but I have an ability called Mirthful Leaps, which lets me roll a d8 and add it to the feet I jump. So I can either jump 9 feet, or I can make it.
Tie a rope around you. Just in case, because if you fall, then we'll grab you.
Okay, 7. Whew! I'll jump all of you.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Right. Well, I've got the rope tied around me.
Sure.
I'm gonna fucking give it my all. Take a running
Give it a
jump.
big yank.
Okay, Balson.
Give it a big yank.
So Balson, make an athletics check at advantage. I assume other people are helping you. Nah, no problem.
24.
Feel free to go to the other side, Pastor Timothy.
Okay. Go to the other side. Now, before we move on, fellas, is there some way we can... Because we may have to get out here in a hurry. Is there anything on the walls or the ceiling that we could tie a rope to, or like just make it a swing jump, or...
Not in this position here. There are other statues and stuff around the place, but not here.
Right.
Or mayhaps Hector could throw you across next time we come down here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Fastball special.
Excellent. Okay. We'll trust to fate. We'll... Fine.
Alright. Oh, you might want to slow down there because you do spot something at the end of the corridor. Oops, got the wrong thing selected.
Oh, hello.
We have visitors. Come forward so I can see you a bit clearer. This thing is huge.
Oh.
It's rather disgusting. It's a pale-skinned, naked human woman from the waist up. It has the body of a giant cockroach from the waist down. Long, dark, shabby hair and festering scabs over its dirty humanoid skin. Its deformed bug-like head shows almost no signs of human features. There's a chitinous flat face that lacks a nose and ears, and instead of a mouth has large mandibles, long feelers, and a set of black cockroach eyes.
I can't see him, but I can always blast lightning bolt anyways.
Is that what you do? She's asking you to come.
No.
She hasn't acted
I'm behind everybody.
The perfect line. No patron supporter. Oh, did I tell you I'm a Patreon supporter for the new book?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. And I sent my photographs off today, so there's about 100 of them that need to draw.
No, that's perfect. You're going to be so wise.
You do not look like any royalty, I know. Did you sneak your
Me,
way
I'm royalty.
in?
You know royalty?
I know that this tunnel is only accessible by the royal family. I escorted the king through many times. I haven't seen the princess yet, which is curious. But if she was to come, I'd sort her out. I'd hold her hand. But you are something else. Tell me, why should I let you through?
Because I am royalty.
You are royalty? Come closer, my eyes are not what they used to be. Let me have a good look at you. Closer. Closer. Make a deception check, Wiz.
$23.
Interesting. You do not have the smell of Asanar. And I just want to be clear, Torque, are you hanging back over there? Or are you dealing with...
Nope. I can move up.
This is interesting. You're not Asanar royal blood. Are you claiming some other royalty in you?
I am of royal blood, of a great ally of the previous king, Waldran Azanar. I am the son of King Dasmag. And you know this is the Tunnel of Love, and I am a man of experimentation. This is my posse, and I coming on through, take him to the castle.
Perhaps I should have been more clear. The royal blood I am looking for must taste like the Azanars. Never mind. You are my meal that was promised and the carriers of my treasure. I shall implant my eggs into your body, and you shall bore my spawn. Arise, creatures of the night. We feast well tonight. A whole lot of rats start swarming out of there. And yeah, she's not nice.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll for initiative.
See why they call this the Tunnel of Love. Really picking up romantic vibes.
Well, that was almost a 2, so that was almost bad for my position.
All right. Yes.
Let's see what she gets. She
Uh-huh.
gets... that's not very good. And
Pass the tea.
Yeah, sure, a natural 1 for initiative. That's not good. Okay, now let's...
That's
Yeah, well, if Bailson and I hadn't also rolled natural ones,
Look at that.
yeah.
And
Could have possibly seen this coming.
1, 2, 3, 4. See if my macro works. It does. All right.
You're missing Pastor Timothy, eh?
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
An 11.
11.
I'll get you right in there, Pastor Timothy. Add turn and 11. Okay, so the swarms of these rats just come out of little corners tucked in here. Wiz, you're right up front. You're surrounded on all sides, though. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna trust in my buddy Hector here to get me out of this unpleasant situation. But before I do that, I'm going to teleport Torg next to me if he so allows it.
okay, all right.
This
Alright,
old
I'm gonna
character.
do
Alright.
So feel free to bamf over next to Wiz.
Torg. Yes.
All right.
And
This
then
treasure has
I'm
some-
gonna. That's all I'll do.
Okay, no bonus actions or anything?
No, I'm gonna save those.
On to her first legendary action. She's going to lash out.
No.
So 1 to 2, it's Torque. 3 to 4, it's Wiz. It's Torque. She comes out and she's got many arms and she swings out with 2 long swords, 1 in each hands. But she's actually going to no, she's going to spend 2 legendary actions to cast a spell. I need... Oh, let me just make sure about this wording. No, that's not such a good idea.
This is Bailson. I'm sure he'll be charmed to meet you.
No, she's going to do it anyway. She's going to cast Fairy Fire. The rats will be included in this. Each creature's in a 20-foot cube. We get a 20-foot template thing. Square, 20-foot square. Yeah, so not...
Herself as well.
Yeah, on the rats as well. So everyone except Pastor Timothy, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is this something I can see? Sure is.
Double 19.
Oh, brutal.
Torque and Bowson. You get lit up with a nice green color. Implying that you're Fury fired. It's advantage to hit you. And I need to make 2 dexterity.
And the rats?
Yeah, 2 dexterity saving throws for the rats. They have a flat roll. One rolls a 7, one rolls a 16. So one is greenified, one is not. And just checking up the spell. No, the only thing that's going to break this is breaking her concentration. So no saving throw at the end of your turn. So she uses 2 legendary actions to cast a spell and get lit up. Hector, what do you do?
As nice of an offer as that is, lady. I don't date single mothers. And I'm not looking to adopt.
I think she was looking to make you the father.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm
implanting
of
her
the
eggs
process.
in you.
Huh?
I will make a grapple on the rats, which are not green.
Okay. I'll tell you what they roll. They roll. Make sure they don't have anything. Okay. The rats just squirm and get out of your reach. They're immune to the grappled condition. They are ungrappleable because it's a swarm. So unfortunately your grapple doesn't work no matter what you roll.
Ungrappleable.
Yep.
No, my one weakness. Okay, I'll have a.
Bag of rats.
Grab me instead, Hector.
Why
did I get up here?
rats?
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. I'll go for a grapple on Wiz.
Okay, if you do grapple Wiz, you can't drive them out of the road because there's rats in the way.
Actually, I will spend a key point and attack the green rats first.
Sure. So at advantage. And 19 hits. That does 17 hits as well. Roll damage. 6 and 9. It does 3, 4, 7 points of damage. They're resistant to bludgeoning damage. It's so hard to hit. Your other weakness, Hector.
Oh, I still have one more action.
Resistant to bludge.
Uh-huh.
You're not the only one who can get nasty poison spray.
I think since you already attacked a grapple, is your grapple a bonus action?
Oh wait, yeah.
And your
I'll just have a whack at them then. The stick.
Sure. Sure. Oh, there we go. That hits.
Natural 20!
Still do half damage though, so that's 7 points of damage. You're smashing through some of the rats, but they're getting through. Okay, is that your turn, Hector?
Yeah, joke's on them. I'm an expert at Vermintide.
She's going to take her, spend another legendary action point thingamajig to try and take a bite out of Torque, who's sitting there glowing nice and green for her. So this will be at advantage. Oh, that's a natural 20. Take 8 piercing and 17 poison, Torque, and make me a Constitution saving throw.
I will be cutting words that.
So what sort of saving throw?
Cutting words a natural 20. A natural 20 is a natural 20 is a natural 20. So, yep. Constitution saving throw and 25 points of damage. 8 piercing, 17 poisoned. Okay. So you feel her bite.
But my armor should take out 3 of the piercing damage, is that right?
Sure, yeah.
But not the poison, so what was that in total?
So it
What
was
did you say, minus 3?
25 minus 3, so 22 points of damage.
Okay.
Still a nasty bite. She's taking full advantage of her Fury Fire thing. Okay, so that was her legendary action. Swarm of rats. Okay, Pastor Timothy, some are coming up from behind you as well. And they swarm all over you. I roll a 13, Pastor Timothy. You just brush off the first lot. Torque, this swarm's going to go... rats are dumb. They're going to go for 1 to 2 Wiz, 3 to 4 Hector. Hector! These ones here, just to the south of there, they swarm over top you and they roll a 9. That's going to miss. Pastor Timothy. They're going to swarm around over to here. Just... They say crawl over top of you. They don't need to go around you. They can go through you. And they go to bite you again and roll a 7. Not good. Pastor Timothy, surrounded by bugs. Torque got the snot beat out of him? What do you do?
Well, this might be the time for a bit of a word of radiance.
Sure.
Ooh.
I can't cast in the VTT, but it's time for both of these rados.
Let me get your Pastor Timothy. Let me get it. So this is a spell. Word of Radiance. Oh, here we go. So they need to make.
Just requires a small lump of uranium.
So there it is there. You have to word of Brenna. Each creature of your choice they can see within range 5 feet. So they both need to make Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Boom, bump. They roll a 18 and a 2, so one succeeds, one fails.
Okay, so the one that fails takes 7 points of damage.
1 to 2 is to the left. That's the one in front that failed the saving throw. So 7 points of radiant damage on that rat. There's nothing. That does radiant damage. Yeah, cool. Okay, great.
And I'm going to cast a second level healing word on Torque.
All right.
So that will be 2d4 plus 2d4 plus 2, so 6 points of healing for Torque. And have a go, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes me back to 21. Fantastic. Since I haven't got my shield up yet, I'll grab my flail.
Sure.
And flail away.
No. You actually hit her and the flail wraps around her chitinous armor and just has no effect. That's a miss.
Yeah, okay.
Gonna stay there, Pastor Timothy?
Yeah, I imagine. I'm here.
Okay, it's Blatella's actual
Maybe
turn.
take us. Yeah. Yeah, you sure?
Are you sure you're not going to move Pastor Timothy?
You sure, Pastor Timothy?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Seeing what old mate's doing. I'm gonna run back this way, and I'll take a.
Oh.
I guess I'll take an opportunity attack.
Okay, 2 from the swarm of rats, an 18 and a natural 1. So the 18 hits and you take 7 points of piercing damage as one of the rats digs its teeth into. So 7 points of damage. Okay,
Yep.
Blatella, she says, you shall be the first recipient of my spawn. I look forward to the eggs hatching as they explode out of your body. And to take the first of her 3 attacks with her longsword. With one of her longswords, at a 21. A 21 will cut deep Torque. An advantage has 4 points of slashing damage. Then
So it's reduced to 1, is it? Or is that...
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
I get
Reduced
from
to
1,
1.
3?
Yep. 1, yep. She swings her longsword again. Rolls a 12. That one misses. But then she comes in with her bite attack, trying to just sink her teeth deeply into you, and at advantage she rolls a 22. Alright. So it's only 1 piercing, but you always take at least 1 point of piercing damage, right? It's always at least 1. Can't reduce that. So, in other words, that's 1 piercing and 8 poison, so another 9 points of damage. Whoops, 9 points of damage. Can't reduce it any higher than 1. Bielson! Glowing red!
What?
Green.
Is this? How wide is this corridor? Is it 2 wide or 3 wide?
Yeah, so 2 wide, so you can go there or there. It's 10 foot wide. None of the map looks a little odd, but it's just 10 feet wide.
No, that's okay. That's why I was clarifying. I will move forward 1. I will rage. Oh yeah, and I will take a shot with my old short sword +1 on the one to the north. I may as well attack recklessly anyway because I'm getting advantage anyway. Yep, sweet. So I'll do that.
Yep, so you don't need to attack recklessly if you're attacking this one, and 26 hits.
Yep, and so I'll do this. And so that's 11 damage to the one to the north.
That's 5 damage
Plus
to
2.
the one to the north.
Plus 2. Remember your rage.
Oh,
damage.
+2. Oh, yeah, sorry, 13, so it's 6.
Yeah. And
Does sneak attack damage get halved as well? Oh, well.
yeah,
Yeah, it's the same damage type as
It's
what.
the same.
I know. Yeah, it's all good.
and interestingly, they're
Um,
resistant to
hey.
lots of things, and it doesn't matter if it's magical or not. It's not a magic thing. It's just they're
Yeah.
hard to hit. Okay,
It's a
Balson.
number, it's a swarm thing.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take a nice little step back this way. And I'll take the attack of opportunity unless I've already done one. I'll just jump out there.
No, they haven't.
I know.
An 18 and a 20. You take
Oh, both of those hit.
4 piercing reduced to 1, and 4 piercing reduced to 1. So in other words, you take 2 points of damage.
Why is it reduced to 1? Should it be reduced to 2?
Oh, sorry,
Or
no,
two?
I'm
Two?
confused with torque, sorry. Yeah, 4 piercing reduced to 2 because you rage. 4 piercing reduced to 2. So
Yep.
in other words, take 4 points of damage. Bottom line is your
Done.
rageful spirit goes through. She's going to take a legendary action, Torque.
Uh-oh.
Or legendary. Oh no, it's a reset.
Natural 20!
Oh, no.
I don't think you can survive this. No. So Torque. Oh, actually, on your way out, Torque, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Does she get 4 legendary actions?
No, it resets. She just had her turn, so they reset again.
Oh right, it's not the new round, it's this turn.
Okay, it gets worse and worse for you, Torque. I'm going to put a poison condition on you. I'll put a number 2 because it's a special type of poison. But Torque goes down and she says, 1 down. 4 to go. This one here, this swarm, is going to attack you, Hector. Rolls a 4, that's going to miss. Torque, do you remember how to roll death saving throws so no one else sees?
I think I just have I?
You did. Okay, so all you know for sure is Torque did not roll a natural 20. Might have failed, might have succeeded, might have rolled a natural 1. Wiz. Torque looks
Well,
really
in Wiz
bad.
fashion, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cast a lightning bolt on our way backwards.
Oh, okay. So 3 rats, dexterity saving throws. 1, 2, 3. One of them fails. 1d6. One of them succeeds, right?
I'm
The
rolling
middle
low
one
rolling
succeeds.
these.
26.
So the one that fails takes 26, and the other 2 take 13.
2 fail.
Oh, then 2 take 26.
Rat get obliterated by the lightning bolt. The other one survives, but it's looking very bad. Alright.
Oh, which ones?
I think
Which
that's-
ones are dead?
Oh, there was 2 here. And 2
How
of them
far do I have
died.
to move to see Pastor Timothy?
So, but, okay. which two are dead? Because he shot it at that line.
One of the ones next to Timothy and one that was next to me.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one and that one.
Yep.
Right. Anyway, it's all good.
Bzzz.
Just about. Oh, yeah. Cool. All good.
Oh, I don't need to see Timothy to do this. I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Timothy.
All right.
He just has to be able to
Just
hear
needs
me.
to hear you.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Blatella is going to try and sink her disgusting teeth into you now, Wiz. Or was it 10? Hector.
I'm gonna make a grapple on Wiz.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up and drag him behind me. Get out of my way. This one's mine.
Okay, so
you said that.
for me, you've moved back to over there. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Wiz, sorry. So Wiz and Hector swap positions. So Wiz, you'd be there. So grapple, one attack, take him out the way. Okay, Hector.
I will make another grapple against her.
Oh,
Make sure this one is grappleable, and she does indeed get grappled. Her movement is 0. She can't. So roll a natural 20, which I don't. She is grappled.
I get 1 key point. 2. Wham bam. Left and
Fire
right.
blows. Okay. 12 misses.
hey.
Oh, 26 hits with your natural grappling ability.
Natural 20.
Absolutely. Roll damage. 8. Roll me another d6 on top of that because for the crit. 10 points of damage. Now she needs to make a constitution saving throw now. Tell you she doesn't want to roll a 1 to 5. 1 to 5 it goes down. Nope, she maintains concentration. That's your turn, Hector.
That will be my turn.
She goes to bite you with a legendary action. Rolls a 25. Oh, what a terrible roll. Ugh. 2 piercing, 4 poison. Is that the minimum I could do? Oh no, but close. It's 1d4 plus 2d8, so that was a terrible roll. So take 6 points of damage, Hector, and make me a Constitution saving throw. You do feel the poison as well. Special poison.
Your breath is terrible.
Swarm of rats go to the light, attack Bowson with a bite. That type of swarm damage. And misses. Oh, at advantage, it misses horribly. Okay, Pastor Timothy. You watch his talk falls down into a heap. He might be dying. What do you do, Pastor Timothy?
The bardic inspiration I gave you, you can use it on a healing spell, just so you know.
Ah. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to... Yeah. And these rats here are dead, yeah?
The only
One's
rats...
in front of me?
No, I don't know. You might need to refresh. The only rats are in front of Baleson. Right there. Anything else is...
The only rats.
Yeah.
The one next to Torg died too.
Oh, no. Did it?
No.
No, sorry, 2
No, I
rats.
didn't.
There's 2 rats. None around you, Pastor Timothy. Feel free to advance.
Okay. Well, I'll get to here.
Sure.
I believe I'm within plenty of range for a... Let's go another second level healing word on Torque.
Sure.
Rolling 2d4 plus 2 for 8 plus a bardic, which is a d8, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So for 15 points, get back up, Torque, and have a go.
I'll
It's a
give you a
juicy
go.
healing word for sure.
I'll give you a go, Torque, but you're gonna have to roll at disadvantage as you're on the ground. But feel free to take attempt to take a swipe.
Okay.
Or regular on the regular rats since they're glowing.
That's true.
Okay, well, in which case that would be. Was that a flat roll then?
For the rats,
Advantage,
yes.
disadvantage. Right.
Yep.
Well, I'll swipe out at the rats then with the flail.
Sure.
That was worth the wait.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, yay.
And what the hell? Because I'm here anyway, we'll add a divine smite on that.
Oh.
What have I got? An actual smite? Where have I got actual smites? Where are they hidden? Features?
Well, it's just you burn spell slots, right?
Actions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for the first
looking-
level spell slot, it's 2d8. Second level spell slot, 3d8, and so on.
So I've got a searing smite as my the one that I've got prepared. So we'll do that one then.
You don't need to have normal divine smites prepared. They just happen.
Yeah. Well, I just don't see it anywhere here for me to click on it.
It's probably
I'm
hidden
not
under
sure if
features
that's
and
what-
traits. Yep. But it's always prepared, so you feel free to do a searing smite, of course.
Oh yeah,
you
and
can-
I forgot to do that anyway. But we'll do the searing smite.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So that was. Did that come through? Let's have a look. Yeah. So then there was some fire damage on that, and I believe they get fire damage next round as well.
No, they don't.
The way that works.
Oof.
Oh no, I get. It's a concentration. I'm now concentrating, so the next time I hit something, I might be able to. Yeah.
No. Technically, you need to cast Searing Smite before you do it. It's different to Divine Smite. So you cast it,
But
and
it's a
then
bonus
you try.
act.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
So I can't cast that then.
No, but you can do a normal Divine Smite.
Okay.
So you know what? It has
Alright, well,
4
it's
hit
already-
points. So let's just take it as you cast that spell, even though technically you couldn't because it was your action.
Yep.
But regardless, it's on 4 hit
Well,
points, so I'm going to say it dies anyway. It's just so.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Pass it, Timothy. That was your bonus
So,
action.
Bonus action. So my action will be to run forward and shocking grasp the rats
Cool.
with a shocking grasp. And it rolls here, but it just doesn't go through. Oh, it's a natural 1.
Oh, natural 1 will definitely naturally miss. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Pat, do you want to share what your death saving throw was?
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
Which is
So close to death.
2 failed death saving throws, so it could have been the end of Torque. Might still be the end of Torque as Blatella. Oh, you've got some life in you left, didn't you? That's interesting. Should be a nice warm environment for my prey. She's going to swing down at you with her longsword at advantage for numerous reasons, and she rolls another natural 20 against you.
Oh my
The
god.
longsword drives into you, take 12 points of damage. Minus 3 would be 9 points of damage. And she's just laughing as she's slashing into you. Swings again. That one's an 8.
Before she does that,
Yep.
because I didn't do this the other time because I always forget to do it, I'm going to use my hellish rebuke that I keep forgetting because it normally hasn't worked up until now.
Oh,
But
okay.
let's see if she's fire resistant.
She is not. And she's going to make a dexterity saving throw and fail, and she gets embroiled in flames. 12 points of fire damage. And she needs to make a constitution roll and roll a 6 or higher. Oh no! Concentration goes down.
Yay.
Should have done that earlier.
Now you're moaning about how ineffective your hellish rebukes were, but that was an excellent hellish rebuke. Okay, so her second attack misses, concentration goes down, but she still has advantage as you're lying down on the ground. She tries to bite you. What's your armor class, Talk? A 17. She rolls a 17. She misses you again. As the fires erupt over her. That causes her to miss. She has legendary actions up there, but what's Bowson? What's the Rachel Bowson gonna do?
I'm going to hit these rats in front of me,
Sure.
or at least attempt to. I'm doing it recklessly,
Sure.
I think. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, sneak attack if it hits.
19.
19 hits.
All right. So all of that, plus I'm going to use one of my features. You see a bunch of things. What is it? Where is it? Whales from the grave. So roll another d6. Here we go. As I hit, there makes a low moan comes out, and both the rats and you, or the big woman, take 1 necrotic damage.
Okay, well that's
As
enough to finish. No save?
No, there is no save. They just get it. Yeah.
Whales from the grave. Alright, she takes 1 point of damage, and she doesn't need to make a constitution saving throw, as she doesn't have any
And the
concentration.
rats, the rats dead.
Yeah, rats are gone. There's only Blatella left now.
Yay! All right, cool. And what I might do is I might move up, but my roll 20 is crashed. So I think I move up to. I'll just go in behind Hector, I think.
Okay, I gotcha. There we go, move behind Hector. Okay, fantastic. Blatella will take a legendary action against Torque. Goes to bite him at advantage. Rolls an 11. Unbelievable. All right, Torque, you're up.
Hey,
She's
I finally
not-
get around. Hooray! All right. Well, I'm going to use half my action to stand and deliver. I think I might be well advised to lay hands upon myself for some healing, since I've.
Or you could, yeah. Or do you want to make space for me to jump into the front line?
Okay, I suppose yes, I could take the disengage.
Yep.
So I stand, disengage, and I'm going to move back to there. The
Okay.
2 didn't come with me in terms of the poisoning, whatever the 2 stands for. Special
Oh, we're
limit.
getting there.
It has on my screen.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, just a sec. Something might come into play here. What? Did I read that right?
Oh, yep, has moved.
So Hector and Torque, you are poisoned, i.e. your attacks will be at disadvantage. What? Sorry, just a sec. Sorry. version. You notice both Torque and Hector, their skin is starting to peel off, like almost as if they're rotting. That's interesting. Wiz.
I am going to cast Ye Old Witch's Bolt
Okay.
at a 20.
20 will hit. It hits. Oh, ouch!
Why did that roll? Why did that roll a 20?
Is it the correct damage?
Was it,
Well, I did Witch's Bolt, but it rolled 3 die.
Should it not
How
have?
many
Sure why
dice should it
rolled
roll?
3 die.
Did you upcast it?
No, I used it as a. Oh yeah, no, I cast it as a first level spell.
How
So
much
how
is
many
it?
dice should it be?
It should be 2. I don't know where the 20 came from.
Well, you rolled
Well,
a
Oh, it
That's
rolled
the
a
nine and
20 and then
the-
add it. For some reason, it rolled a 20 and then added the 2d12s. So it's 20 damage from the 9 and 11 it rolled. I don't know where the second lightning 6 roll came from.
No, you rolled.
Alright.
No, you
So it should be 20
20
damage.
Yeah, 20 damage. Yeah, 20 damage. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
just 20.
Gets lit up. I think
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, give Timothy another Bardic Inspiration.
okay.
That'll be it.
Another bardic inspiration for Timothy. Now, for her, I forgot to see one more legendary action. She is going to go for Hector with a bite attack. It is a 17 hit, Hector.
My AC is 17.
Now,
All cutting words that. Get
Sure.
off my friend!
All right. Yep, that's your reaction, right? Yep. Cutting words. That is
Yes.
going to miss. That's so okay. Good. Hector, you are. Sorry, Wiz. Did Wiz have a go? Wiz did have a go. Lightning bolt. Which
Yep.
bolt? Hector, you're up.
You know, some people say everyone's got a face only their mother could love. I think there's a lot of liars out today. I'll spend another key point for 2 more attacks, but this will be flat.
Yes, it will be flat because you're poisoned and she's grappled. First punch misses. Second punch hits. Points of bludgeoning. Okay.
Is the poison for just my attacks or for
At the
grappling
moment,
as well?
well, you've got her grappled still, don't you? So,
Yeah, but I'm going to try and restrain her.
you'll be at disadvantage on ability checks as well.
Okay, so flat again.
Ah,
Well, I
yeah.
will try and restrain her with both my attack actions.
Okay. Let's see. First one is a 23, next one is an 18, so she slips out of your grasp. You don't doubly restrain her. But you still got a tentacle wrapped around her neck, we'll say.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, pass to Timothy.
Right. Well, I am going to cast a spell I've not cast before. And this is targeting Lutrella. No one else can see this, but hopefully in her mind she sees a large winged bird made of fire swooping down the hallway towards her, and like getting ready to just nail her. And I cast Phantasmal Force.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, if she fails a DC 15 Intelligence save, this illusion will implant in her mind for real, and she'll act as if it's actually happening.
Okay. So this is a great idea. Advantage on this. What was it? 21. She resists the Phantasmal Force.
Oh, fuck you then. So that I can't cast another spell. I'm going to, I guess, for my action, I'm going to
That was your action, Phantasmal. You mean your bonus action, I think.
oh yeah, bonus action, no bonus action really. Yeah,
Can't
just
cast
chilling in the
healing
car.
All right. Platella smiles down at Hector and says, "You have a big mouth on you, kid." She swings her long sword, rolling a 25. Now, normally, you take 12 points of damage, Hector. But as your flesh rotting away, you're vulnerable to all damage, so you take 24 points of damage.
Oh.
Not smiling so much now, are you? She rolls a 12, the next one, which is going to miss. Then she comes at you with her bite attack. And rolls a 25. Or 23, rather. So you take 4 piercing and 3 poison, so that's 7. Double to 14.
What?
Hector crashes to the ground with a thump, taking blow after blow, and she says, Balson! And of course the grapples.
All right, I move up.
Actually, before you do that, she... Just for effect, she's going to take a step back, having been released, and she's going to crawl onto the ceiling using her spider climb ability. Mechanically, nothing, but I like the image of her flipping upside down on the ceiling. Okay, Balson, as you were.
All right, well, I'm just going to jump over Hector. Oh, didn't move. Jump over Hector. Right there, and I'm just going to recklessly attack her, I think.
All right, that's the spirit.
Yeah. Here we go.
Rageful smash, 26 hits.
Just in case I get a net 20, though. I don't.
Okay.
Sweet. And so
Still get your sneak though.
add 2 to that. 14 plus 2 is 16.
Already got your sneak attack damage there. Nice with your extra rage attack. She's...
Yeah, and then I use my bonus action to... Oh no, I may as well stay there and stay in front of Hector. Yeah. Can I just see what I can take. Can't hide, I'm right in the face there. Class features. Sorry, I always forget what ones I can do with a cunning action. Dash, disengage, or hide. I'm not going to do any of those. I'm going to stay there at the front line. Cool.
Not going to dodge?
It doesn't say dodge on it.
What does
It
it?
says
Okay, cool.
dash, disengage, or hide.
Ah, you're right. Hold the line indeed. At the end of Bowson's turn, Blatella goes to bite Bowson at advantage. Oh, and rolls a 12 at advantage. Terrible. Just going to ignore that. Torque, his flesh is slowly melting from your body as you're infected by flesh rot. You saw how vulnerable Hector was. Both of you are vulnerable to all damage.
Right, well, I'm going up to Hector, and I'm going to lay hands on him in the hope of removing the condition that he's under as well. So,
Let's have a look.
so where are we? Lay hands. Where's my lay hands gone? Should be just under action, shouldn't it? So, if I do 5 hit points, I can cure a disease or neutralize the poison affecting the creature. So I'm going to do that. We'll make it 10 points to see if we can get rid of this flesh rot from him and bring him back.
The flesh rot does indeed go. Now the question is, when you do 5 points of healing, does it get the 5 points of healing, or does it just remove the disease?
Remaining 5 hit points to either cure a disease or a poison affecting a creature. So 5 points goes to remove the condition and 5 points of healing, I think, is the way I would have read that.
Yeah, and so Hector,
hopefully that should happen.
the flesh starts rotting, you're left with a master scar, and you indeed do come back with 5 hit points.
And yep, I think that's okay. I'm not in the way of the bolt, the witch bolt. There's a path around it.
Even if you are, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, at the end of Torque's turn, Platella's going to go for Bowson again. Bite, chop, humph. Rolls, whoops. Rolls a dirty 20 at advantage.
That hits.
Take 2 piercing, 2 piercing and 11 poison. So 1 piercing from your rage, so 12 points of damage, and a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Here we go.
DC's 15. Oh,
20.
you don't get infected by flesh rot. Okay,
Yay.
Wiz.
Flesh not.
Three points of damage from the witch bolt. Okay. If you're talking, Wiz, we can't hear you.
Oh, I keep muting my mic because I'm making noises because I'm eating. I did the Witch's Bolt first for the first damage, and then the second one was Guiding Bolt for a 23, which I assumed hit, so I did 17 radiant damage.
Not only does it do 17 points of damage, but the teller lights up. Next attack against her will be at advantage. Nice. All right.
That'll be my turn.
At the end of Wiz's turn, she'll take her last legendary action to try and bite Bowson one more time at advantage, rolling a 22. You take 3 piercing, 15 poison, so that'll be 1 piercing, 15, so 16 points of damage. And a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay, Hector, prone on the ground but alive. What do you do?
Lovely children you have here. Does them looking like piss stains come from you or the father?
Oh!
I
Emotional
will-
damage.
I'll get up off the floor.
I'm going to give her 4 points of emotional damage. Here we go.
Okay, I will spend 1 key point. 1 will be at advantage, no, because of Wiz.
Yep. I
Yes.
assume you spring to your feet first.
Yep.
Okay. So Next attack, 18 misses. 24
That last
hits.
one. Ignore that last one.
Okay, so 24 hits. Roll damage. 7 points of blood. Oh, she's looking rough.
Okay, I will now try and grapple her.
Okay, she rolls a 21. Haha, she slips out.
I'll have another grapple.
She rolls a 20. Not enough, so she's grappled now. Okay, cool. Alright, pass to Timothy. So everyone's taking damage except Wiz. Wiz is doing very well. Pass to Timothy.
I say I'm a bit of a whiz.
I will give Balson a healing word.
Yeah.
Nice.
4 plus 2
Oh,
plus 8
big
for
man.
14 hit point healing. And on there, son!
There we go. All right.
Still roll at advantage.
23.
hits. Yes. Do you get sneak attack damage? Is it once per turn or once per round?
It's
once
per
per
turn,
turn.
but I don't think he has anybody
it's once per
near. Oh, did he have advantage?
And I'm having a look at it. Have a look at it.
Yeah,
I think it's once.
It's once per turn, but it's whether you had advantage or not. Oh, well, you
I
were
definitely had
attacking, so
advantage.
You would.
Yeah, it's once per turn.
Yeah, so
It's once per turn.
yeah,
So therefore,
per enemy turn.
the round
It says
would be,
once per turn.
yes, and this is past to Timothy's turn, so you can do it once per turn.
Yep.
So that'll be 21 damage, and advantage because you're going reckless last time, and ooh,
Yeah, exactly.
Ouch.
And I'm also going to use my. Whales from the grave again. So I'm going to roll a d6.
okay.
Ooh-yah. And I go to 6.
Okay, she's
That's an extra 6 points in necrotic damage.
ouch. Okay, pass to Timothy. That was your bonus action, a very successful bonus action.
Yeah, and
Shoot it.
so for my action, I will cast. I'll use the cat. So, actually, no. I'll do a shocking grasp on the rats.
No
roll-
rats left. No rats
Well-
left.
No rats left.
No, not the rats beside me.
Nope. Don't know what. There's some type of bug there, but yep. No rats.
Actually, it's a type of rat.
Yeah, not a bug.
Rat.
Okay.
So just,
Well, instead of the rats, because they're not there, I'll run ahead.
oh,
And
there we go.
can I use the same roll?
Sure. What did you roll? I don't see a roll.
4.
Sorry, you cut out there, Timothy. What did you roll?
I rolled a 24 to hit.
Ah, very good. Don't imagine Pastor Timothy's get many of those, but Pastor Timothy.
How do you want to do this?
I've been sitting at the back helping the boys all fight, and I'm sick of seeing this monster creature terrorize them. And so, being as she's hanging from the ceiling, I'm just going to run in and just grab onto a couple of her legs and dunk them like I'm dunking a basketball, and just send a shocking grasp of through her. and bring her crashing down to the floor.
And crash to the floor she does.
Oh, fuck. Boys, that was scary.
Oh, yeah. I had my heart in the mouth there. How are you, Hector? How are you, Talk? Talk, you look hideous.
Yeah, well, I'm going to lay hands on myself for 5 points to remove this condition.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think then a cure wounds on myself as well.
Sure.
Do you think that it might be wise if we just wait here for an hour or so, just to recuperate all of us? Dare I say it, it might be of benefit before going upstairs if we're this close to the castle.
Yeah,
Well-
is that stairs going up at the end here?
Yep.
It looks like it.
Okay.
Well, nothing else should be down here, right?
I don't think so.
Not with her
I mean,
here.
unless you're pregnant.
As long as none of those eggs pop out of you guys.
Yeah. Like a male seahorse.
Feel free to
is
take a
a-
short rest.
Okay. And anyone interested in searching the husk of this foul creature?
Oh, yes. Of course.
Nothing but disgusting things. Nothing of note on her.
She had a sword, didn't she?
Just normal long swords. 2 long swords. Feel free to take those.
Normal
if you
sword.
like.
Yeah.
Anybody who uses hit dice can get an extra D6, I think, for my Song of Rest.
Okay, so you get an extra
Yes, an
D6.
extra D6. Also, when we long rested, is it a new day for the sake of my wand, or is it we still on
Yeah.
the same day?
No,
I should be able to get 2 stacks back on that.
Oops.
Yeah, I didn't use like anything. I used an at-will or a charge spell, 1 spell slot, and 1 wand of lightning bolt charge.
yeah,
So I'm pretty good.
That one was good.
Hector, are you healing?
Oof, 2 1s on your hit dice, Hector? That's feels bad. But you can add a D6 to it.
Okay, so you get your long rest in. And you see stairs.
Short rest, I thought you said.
Oh, short rest. Sorry, short rest. Yep, short rest. And you see stairs ascending up. And 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 eventually, you come what looks like the backside of a secret door. And you open up the secret door. And this will be where we end tonight.
Edge of a cliff.
Not quite. You emerge into the king's bedroom.
Oh,
All the way down here. And one other thing. There's some doors here. And here we're doing it this way, just because the map's so massive that I have to do it this way. Dynamic lighting, I find, just crawls to it.
Yeah,
a halt.
Okay,
so this-
zooming out shows me that.
Yeah, so this this is the entrance, the secret, the door that you opened into the king's room. And what do you see inside of the king's room? Well, we'll deal with that next session. As the crown of the Heist.
Sleeping princess. Sleeping queen.
You do know that you're on the
Okay,
very
good.
top level of the palace. The palace is a 3-level thing, plus the dungeon, so you're on the very, very top of the palace, which is apparently where the king is. Now, everything that the master architect said makes sense, right? Would be the perfect place to bring in concubines and lovers and all those type of things. So, there we go. Okay, gentlemen, pleasure to play with you as always, and we'll see you
Thank
next
you.
week.